Alright, hey guys, to a brand new video, brand new series. Kaon reads more than meets the eye for the first time. Despite being called Kaon, I've never actually read more than meets the eye. I tried reading it, and comics were just not uh, for me, but now, since I've been reading DC comics for a little bit, I think I'm finally ready to indulge into Transformers comics. I've been like that forever. Basically, I've been more into the Transformers shows, and even Nash says that more than ECI's great series. Not only her, but literally everyone else that I know. Well, not. Anyway, you get my point. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be reading the first book, and next week I'm gonna be coming back and reading the next book. Every week I'm gonna be reading more than meets the eye. So about late January next year, maybe early February, I should have more than meets the eye 100% completed. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Uh, so let's get right into it. Links down in the description below. Follow those. Also, more to come on Nashika. Anyway, guys, let's head right into it, shall we? Ratchet cover art, Ultra Magnus. Yeah, I know some of the characters. Radimus. I tried reading this, as I said, but I only did four issues. But now that I'm ready, let's get right into it. I want to make some fun. Want to make something of it. I think this is just info that I have barely. Okay, so I read Megatron's Origin, but I haven't read anything other than that. I think I read like parts of Phase One. I liked Megatron's Origin. I liked some spotlights, but I that's how far I got. I think I read like halfway through Infiltration. I think it was, but they say that 12 million years ago, on this very spot, first Cybertronian realized he could change shape. What? Uh, oh, duh, transformation. Oh god. Okay, blunder moment. Time to go in the blooper. 6 million years ago, right here, Nova Prime told the world that he built an ark. And 4 million years ago to the day, Optimus stood where I now stand and turned down Megatron's first and only invitation to surrender. What happens here tomorrow will rank alongside those moments. Tomorrow, this patch of land becomes a launch pad. Tomorrow, I will board the lost light and set off in search of our ancestors. They were known as the Knights of Cybertron. They're real. I'm going to find them, and I want all of you to come with me. I wonder why I cannot read this clear. Like, I'm starting to read a little bit more clear. If you follow me on TikTok, you can hear me butcher some words on my latest voice, the Batman Who Laughs. I, I swear. Bumblebee says it's your duty to stay here on a planet you no longer recognize, among people who resent you for the sacrifices you made in their name. I say you've done your duty. The war is over. That day you never thought would come, that's today. You've earned the right to see the universe without a gun in your hand. First, fuck up. After I say something. Kid knows how to work a crowd. We could be witnessing a mass exodus at this rate. You are disagreeing? Are you disagreeing? Or are your pistons playing up? Jack, I could observe 800 moving objects and compute the direction of travel in .5 seconds. This is no different. As soon as Rodimus said he was leaving, I mentally compiled two lists. those who go with him and those who stay behind. Trust me, all reliable indicators suggest that tomorrow's launch is going to be one big non-event. He transformed himself to death. His transformation cog looks like a lump of coal. He must have changing non-stop for weeks. Where do you find him? Yeah, I'm not doing voices, unless if it's Starscream, Unicron, or Magnificus. I'm not doing voices. Outside, on the small steps, he was a nail. A protester. He did this on purpose, to draw attention to our illegal occupation of Cybertron. Thanks for looking him over. Metalhawk said he'd only accept the verdict of suicide if it came to you. Okay, so he transformed again? Is he dead? Does a dead person not transform? Sorry about that. Relax, it's just a reflex action. Shit. Rigor Morphus. The dead body assumes this preferred shape. And yeah, sometimes it's the old mode. Okay. 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 I don't know why. Never mind. He wasn't dead when you brought him in. He still had a spark. It was tiny, but it was there. I should have been able to save him. An overheated transformation cod. I fixed millions of them. Millions. It's these damn fingers. They're getting too old, seizing up. Anyway, I'm leaving with Rodimus. Tonight. I'm sorry. I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you. The massively awkward silence suggests that it probably wasn't. No. No way. You're joking, right? This is one of your jokes. That feels like a blur line right there. I need you here, Ratchet. Hang on. I have to do a lot more editing now. You're the best there is. The only Autobot to have saved the life of every Prime since Nominus. What is Nominus? Can somebody in the comments below say who Nominus is? I have no idea. Anyway, precisely. I've been doing this too long. It's time someone else became Chief Medical Officer. Someone who isn't losing their touch. I'm panicking now. You've made me panic. I've got the shakes. Look at the cane. See that? I'm not doing that on purpose. You don't even need a cane anymore. I told you, I found the spare parts you need to... Did he seek it out? Rodimus, did he give all that scrap about finding the Night Island Cybertron and retracting our steps to the Golden Age? It's all scripted, Drift writes it from him. Look, it's not about the destination so much as the journey. Rodimus has promised to pick up some waifs and strays along the way. You and I both know that not everyone's accounted for. A lot of Autobots are still out there, and some of them could be injured. Maybe I can help them. And maybe I can find a successor in the process. Think of it as my swan song. Swan song. Swan. 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 To the east, Tetrahex, Subterranea, Pes, the vaulted heights of Kith Kessery, Obex, Mesmerica, and the Poyas pools, and the badly lit basement bar where I first met Scourge. To the west, the first city, the fragmented whole, the shadow of the underbase, Warrior's Gate, the transpetum of infinite reach, and the balcony where I reached the greatest moonrise of my life. All gone, Now, not ruined, just gone. Removed. The world has been scorched to the bone, and now there's nothing left except the emptiness and the swell of burning metal. A far cry was from what it was. At least I got my alt mode. At least I've got my wings. No ID chip in the back of my head. Rodimus was true to his word, in that respect at least. Sorry, I was just reading that little thing. Maybe the chip wouldn't have worked anyway. Ever since I was ejected from Vector Sigma's chamber, I feel like I've been given a new lease on life. The question is, what to do with it. Okay, Cyclonus, time to bring the farewell tour to an end and see if Rodimus remembers the promise he... Wait, down there, life signs. Familiar life signs. Maybe there's a reason to stay behind after all. So you're off then. This is a setback, Chrome Dome. A real setback. I'm disappointed in you. Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll get over it. I don't know why I did an accent. I'm going to level with you. Somehow. Don't ask me how. Rodimus has found 200 Autobots willing to join him in this fool's crusade. A good good riddance. I I can make do without each and every one of them, but I can't, even Ratchet, make do without you. You're gifted. You can do things no one else can do. If I had your talents, Primus help us all. Rewind, you're his best friend. Can't you persuade him to your lights on? Are you recording this? Yes. Well, don't. It's extremely annoying. You filming everything all the time. I'm an archivist. I'm archiving. This could be an important conversation. It could have repercussions. Prowl, you and I go way back, yeah? You know I've done more for the Autobot cause than most. And you know I've done things that, in hindsight, I barely... Oh, forget it. The point is, using my talents in the way you suggest is hardly going to help me draw a line under the past. Come on, you said what you wanted to say. You know what your problem is? You think that just because the war is over, we can afford to stop fighting. Well, okay. I remember back in school, as a reaction, one of my best friends would just do a table flipping in the air. Oh boy. Not like without a table in front of him, just as a reaction to, oh geez, you're an idiot, or something like that. I can't remember. It's me, Prowl. I couldn't change his mind. But no, this was always a possibility. I've already made necessary modifications. All you two need to do is load the cargo. What? Yes, of course I'm serious. I'm always serious. Note to self, Tailgate. Don't panic. Don't panic, and definitely don't look at your legs. Find your calm place. Think happy thoughts. Everything's fine. Everything's really, really fine. Okay, good. And here comes the preliminary damage report. Right on cue. You're an idiot. That's me. That's me, IRL. Oh, I'm a what? What kind of damage report is that? If I believed in Rungian analysis, I say that my self-loathing has finally spread to my internal readouts. The thing is, I am an idiot. Oh my god, tailgate me. Taking a shortcut across the Midius Plateau, the most fragile terrain on the planet, just to make sure I reach the Ark in time for takeoff. And now I'm trapped in these catacombs with, what, about 6 hours to go until launch? If Nova Prime and the others leave without me on their mission is doomed to failure. Yet, wait, if Nova Prime and the others leave without me, their mission is doomed to failure. I don't know how I thought I read that wrong. Yet, all I can do is sit here and self-narrate. Uh, okay, so that's an actual one. Translation: no legs, no watch, no alt mode. Could be worse. Hey, maybe I can use the equipment in my trailer to detonate my energon rations, blast a hole in the ceiling, and call for help. Good plan. Ha! Not such an idiot after all. I just like to say, I've never done this before. Okay, second thing. I'd like to say thank you. Oh, come on. Don't give me that look. I'm being sincere. I am. Look, this is my sincere face. Okay, so imagine Danny DeVito doing Whirl. No? Okay. Now, shut up a minute while I say my piece. My life, I'll be honest with you, my life hasn't been that easy lately. I've had some ups and downs, you know. I've taken some knocks. Yeah, I know. Boo hoo. I mean, the whole Wreckers thing. I'm being dropped from the team. Oh, jeez. That was harsh. I know. Some people say I deserved it. But yeah. So, anyway, thank you. This private time we've shared, it's meant a lot. Over the past few weeks, ever since the nails came back, you've helped me get by. No, really, you have. You've offered me offload and vent my. You've helped me offload and vent my frustrations and express myself. I guess. I suppose in a way you've kept me safe. What are you talking to, you crazy bat? All good things must come to an end, and if there's one thing in life I've learned how to say goodbye and mean it. So without further ado, hello? Anyone in here? Scourge, is that you? I thought I detected your... Uh... Well, did I tell you that I'm a Scourge simp? Anyway, haven't you ever heard of knocking? What the hell are you doing? Oof. Oh, so I'm the one in the wrong. Listen, Whirl. It's Whirl, right? I'm not interested in fighting. Tough. Because I am. I gotta make a Whirl voice now. I'm going to need to search your briefcase, Brainstorm. You're kidding, right? This case contains a work in progress. If I open it outside of a controlled environment, do you know what'll happen? End of the world, my friend. End of the world. I'm serious. I'm almost certainly serious. Besides, I'm exempt from all security checks. See? Special dispensation from Rodimus itself. It's authentic. Check out the rub sign. Rub sign. That's forever ago. Also, am I the only one who thought this was Blaster at first? Red alert. So, as head of security, I'm supposed to let the Guardian's most famous weapons engineer on board without checking his bags. The galaxy's most famous weapons engineer, eh? You've been reading my auto, Autopedia entry. Did I say famous? I'm sorry. I meant to say notorious. Next, name Megatron, but you can call me Death. Uh, Swerve, please tell me you're here to wave us off. No, no, no. I'm here for the quest. Love a good quest. Haven't been on a quest since the whole Luna 1 thing, the Moon quest. Stop saying quest. So, can I go on board? Of course, if you promise to never ever speak. Next. 100 million. That's an impressive serial code. It's wrong. You know me, Riddler. Wrong, of course. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. I don't want to get the wrong toy now. I was your psychiatrist for 6 centuries. Never mind that. What's in the crate? Nothing, just trinkets. I collect model spacecraft arcs mainly. We were at war for 4 million years. How have you managed to hold on to this stuff? I guess I have a knack for keeping out the harms. Hang on, give me a sec. And sorry about that. I guess I have a knack for keeping out of harms. That was just. And the total so far is 208. Oh, yes, stick that up your exhaust, Bumblebee. You know, when I gave you that gun in your hand speech, great speech. Thanks. I never imagined so many would sign up. 208? That's amazing. That's gotta be some sort of record. Your new crewmates, Ultra Magnus. Why are you frowning? I mean, why are you frowning even more than normal? He's dangerous. He's delusional. He's a liar. He's mad. I mean, literally mad. He was demoted after that incident with the Turbo Fox. I arrested him for impersonating a senior officer. He owes me money. I don't trust him or him, especially not in their combined form. And even if he's who I think he is, never ever let him near a crossbow. And those are just the A's. You should have put me on the door. I have turned away. I'd have turned away so wayward characters. Yes, in direct contravention of the Military Regalia Act. Magnus, your definition of a wayward character is an Autobot who wears their badge in a annual. Oh, yeah, I read that wrong. Shit. Sorry, Nash was actually sending me some great art. She was sending me something she drew. Sometimes I wonder how you see the world, my friend. Rodimus dreams of being heroic and important, tends to not follow rules too closely. Means well, but his impulsive actions often get him into trouble. Can be hot-headed. Risk of future criminal activity variable. Drift, ex-Decepticon. Reserves urge to rest on sight. Used to fight for Megatron, one of the most terrible warriors ever to stalk the face of Cybertron. Granted amnesty under the Reintegration Act. Risk of future criminal activity off the scale. Alright, enough is enough. I said I didn't want to fight you, but that doesn't mean I won't. And when I get going, I will kill you. I don't even know why you're doing this. You barged in and saw things, which implies that I'm going to tell someone what I saw, which in turn implies I care. I don't. I mistook the sweeps for Scourge. My mistake. End of story. Oof. Just that. Oof. They were already dead. I just scrapped them off the ground. Besides, they were never really alive, were they? Not alive. They're like turtle foxes. A brainstem, a weak spark, and a set of learned responses. So I wasn't actually doing anything wrong. Well, I don't care. I'm late for an appointment. Now, can you please stop fighting? What do you think, Decepticon? I'm not a Decepticon. Never have been. I fought beside Galvatron as a fellow Cybertronian. Now, for the last time, are we done? Okay. Okay, well, okay. This would be easier if I didn't keep passing out. My thoughts exact. Tailgate, I swear, we're on the same level. I fall asleep at my desk. I fall asleep at 6 p.m. I'm a legit idiot. Still, if I've done my sums right, I'm gonna reach the Ark in time. 10 minutes to launch. You know, Rewind, if you had a decent alt mode, we wouldn't have walked to the launch pad. Oh, it started. The alt mode bashing. Every time you get agitated, let's have a go at Rewind, because he turns into a giant memory stick and not a super space tank or whatever. I just don't see the point of turning into a giant memory stick. You might as well be a monoformer. Remember the old saying, everyone's shape serves a purpose? Yeah, tell that to Skylinks. Whirl, you okay? What's going on? Ratchet, I won't give a shit. He attacked me after I caught him desecrating corpses. I suggest you look away now if you have any aversion to exploding heads. He's offline, Whirl. Whatever he's done, he's not a threat. Best lower the gun, eh? You talking me down, Doc? Is this you talking me down like I'm some kind of maniac that needs that needs talking down? I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. He started it, I'm finishing it. And a nice clean headshot is always the best way to finish it. Any chance of a hand? Come here, pal. Don't believe we met. Have I missed launch? By the shadow of the underbase? Did I do that? Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead! I killed him! Overreaction? Okay. This is turning into a very odd day. Whoever he is, he's just had some sort of panic attack. He mentioned the launch. I'll fix him once we're on board the Lost Light. I'm going to regret saying this, but we best bring Will along too. We can't risk him, well, anywhere, really. Well, I'll catch you guys up. I've just got to say goodbye to someone. Yeah, I got him. Wasn't easy though. You're gonna have to pay me double. So no, I'd be happy to, provided that these are genuine. Hey, you can't fake this stuff. I gotta say, I didn't think wholesome little Autobots like you were into this kind. You're sicker than I gave you credit for. Riddler wants to talk to you about something. About Ratchet bringing a weapon of mass destruction on board. It can wait. It's time we were off. Incoming call from Bumblebee. Want to take it? No. Rodimus, why? I thought you said you had a plan. Okay? Don't know why that suddenly happened. Would somebody please tell me what just happened? Receptor? Mainframe? Highbrow? Anyone? Come on! We quantum jumped before we were ready. We've hopped across the galaxy. We're flying blind, and I'm sorry, but I don't know why. Damage? One of the real thrusters exploded. Deck 6 is in flames, and oh no. What? What is it? We got a hull breach. One of the hangars on the upper decks. Releasing now structural integrity restored. heat shields in place. Rodimus, set us down. We're not going anywhere until we find out why the quantum engines malfunctioned. Sensors indicate we're missing Fizzle Polaris. Wave Rider, Hyperion Rad, we're 40 Autobots down, all told. They must have been. I mean, the breach must have. They're not dead. I'll tell you that now. No one dies on my watch. No one. Not this time. We'll find them as soon as we touch down. We'll find them. We'll find them and we'll fix them. And we'll get back on track. We'll find, we'll fix, we'll that's again just dull. And we'll get back on track. And we'll make this day a good day. Good place. Where did we start? How about over there? On the meteor shower? That's not a meteor shower. That's Fizzle. That's Fizzle Polaris. Wave Rider. Hyperion Rad. They're burning up as they enter the atmosphere. Not a good start. Sorry? I said not a good start! Well, hello? Can anyone hear me? Is of the lost light. This message is an a failed experiment, I think, because if it worked, I wouldn't have been able to send it in the first place. I'm calling from the future, and wait a second, and I have a Rodimus. Abort the mission. Do not leave Cybertron. There are terrible things out there. We are not prepared. But if I've miscalculated, and we've already left, please find a way to get this message to him now. It's a list of do's and don'ts. Actually, it's just a list of don'ts. Don't open the coffin. Don't let them take skids. Don't go to Delphi. And do not, I repeat, do not look in the basement. And for the sake of the Cybertronian race, please don't. To be continued. Alright, that is where we're going to end off this reading. I will see you guys next week for another reading. Peace.